All right, now, this is the living room. And for these folks, when we came in here, they said, you know, at one time we had a TV on the wall over there, and all the furniture was turned, and we couldn't really watch it from the kitchen and the island and the dining room and all the stuff that kind of spreads out. So we moved everything back to the fireplace, which I love the way this works out. Now, we had sold this couple this a while back. We just reused it because there's just no reason to buy a new one at this point. Now, here's what's cool about this sound quality. You know what? Before I even give you that, listen at this quality. This is nuts. Feel it in your chest. Is that? Now let me tell you. Is that a crazy sound? This is Klipsch's new G42. This is their sound bar. Now, it's not a sound bar like you buy, like I showed you with the Sonys. This is actually a left, a center, and a right. It's really, really thin, so like when you hang it on the wall or set it, it doesn't get real weird and all over the place. All the cables are concealed, and what my men did is they went underneath this home and they found the flute in between the flute and the wall here and ran the cables up through a chase here, and that way we're not in the heated area of the fireplace, and it keeps everything concealed, and we can also still service it from underneath the house if we ever need to. That's cool, number one. Number two is the rear, which you're seeing a cutaway of right now, we flushed in down low. The new Klipsch speakers have these tweeters that you can move around to make them fire up, so you don't have to have them in the way of your picture frames. And as you can tell by that picture, they flush into the wall down by the baseboard, and we even hid one behind a plant over there, and we just tuned the room so that it worked down low, if that makes sense. Now, the bass that you felt a minute ago, you got to see this. You're going to love it. We just hid inside this cabinet, and we felt tipped the door so that they wouldn't rattle, which is a really good idea. This is Yamaha. This is their new big boy subbing. Listen to this. That's $200 for a 250 watt sub that was shaking this whole living room a second ago. The new sound bar, these are $694 all the way down to about $394, depending on which one you buy. The MX350, this is the rope that I always show you, and it works through the doors. You're seeing a cutaway right now of the other furniture. We hid the Pioneer Elite receiver and the Blu-ray and the cable box all inside the cabinets. And of course, because this works through the doors, you don't have a whole bunch of stuff hanging out and it's a big mess, right? So what you have is with Pioneer's new Elite is you have 700 watts of power playing through this. With the Blu-ray, they didn't have to upgrade to a smart TV because the new Blu-ray that's $99 has all the smart features built into it. So it kind of lets you get your life out of this in case you're going, I gotta have a smart TV because you read it in a magazine. Now, the cool thing about this is super affordable, and as you can tell, it's all nice and concealed with huge sound. It's got AirPlay, Pandora, it's got an MHL line for you techies out there, and we had Cox Cable come in, whom I love, and they came in and tied all their stuff to our stuff, so everything worked from a wireless standpoint. That is how it's done. I'm so proud of my boys. Awesome.